guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm currently just doing the challenge and I'm already in the arena 5. Let's just put this on English to you guys. And I think that in the first arena the deck was, I didn't really have the proper deck. Yeah, like I used this type of deck with minions and all of that. However, when I started in my second arena, I basically yeah, I think no, the second one was still but then the third arena, yeah, like bam bam bam, you know. I really didn't have too many losses. No, I basically didn't have any loss. See that? No losses. When I started to play with Tombstone and the Goblin Cache, so that I could have two constructions, so that I could have some type of balance. You know, because for me it is crucial in my decks to push the cards with something, some construction, have some type of distraction, you know. It really saves me a bunch of time, and that's basically what I got used to it, you know. I made a little change, so like, yeah, instead of having like a mini P.E.K.K.A, I use the Valkyrie, and yeah, then on the new one, on the 5th one, I think, or on the 4th one, I actually don't know. I think that was the 4th. Yeah, that was the 4th. On the 4th one, I struggled a bit at the start, but I didn't found my way. And I started to use the giant skeleton to start pushing it, and it was not too shabby, but I'm kind of proud of these ones, and that's the one that I kind of want to share, because I really did found some balance to that deck, even though like against Becca and like in the 4th arena it got a bit rough. The 2nd and 3rd arena pretty okay. It's pretty invisible. So yeah, I don't want to spare you too much time with this. So I'm gonna put you into K. I mean, there's not really much to say. Like, when you don't have an option, I just really have another. And even though I suffer a bit of damage, it's okay, you know. It's not too much of a massive deal. Play Naros, play mini P.E.K.K.A, and you basically, with the options that you have, you won't suffer too much damage, really. Just try to play some solid defense. Even though I'm not playing some solid defense, you can find easy ways to play some solid defensive stuff. And yeah, it even forces my opponent to just do his best to try to take out all of that, and then use the what does it call it? Use the fireball and use the arrows to make a little bit more damage, and yeah. You basically have like fireball and arrows for to kill out like cards like the Calvin Cage, and if he tries to defend the Musketeer mini package, just fireball on them. Because the spells are more like a way for you to react to what your opponent has to play. So it's important if you have some spells on your deck. In this case, in second, third arena, it's important for you to have arrows and fireball on it. Let's go to another match. Yeah, just play passive. If he plays like if he attacks like something on some side, just you attack on the other. We like passively aggressive. That was if he attacks with one tower, then you go for the other tower and you force him to defend at some point. Because if he defends at that side, then he's going to play some units, and it's going to get a lot more balance in terms of damage and where he like plays his cards. And yeah, it's just there's really not much more to say with it. I'll show you the remaining games. But yeah, the strategy to all of the games is pretty much all of the same. If he attacks with one tower, to one tower, you go for the other. And even if you suffer a bit of damage, you still can recuperate. You still can go there and just with patience, you can get the damage done, right? Because sometimes even if just like in this scenario, sometimes it's much more accessible just defend, and yeah, just now it's just game done. Yeah. I don't really have much more to say, man. But that's kind of lucky in that match because it let me like make a bunch of damage on that left tower of there of him. I'm struggling. Yeah, this this is because it doesn't have properly like a tank like giants. I can attack it more towards the same side, and in this case, it's not too bad if you do it. You really just you try to defend it on his side of the field, and sometimes it gets to be more advantageable this way. And yeah, you'll find a way to defend. It's not too bad. I think that this is the last one. Let's put this in 4K. Giant in the back. This was one of the rough ones. This was like the first one of the. Was the first one of the fourth arena, I think. Yeah. This in this one they already have like parts, so that was a miss. That's okay. And you try to just. I tried to kill it with the Valkyrie, and it didn't work. So I was just testing out, testing out what would work, and fire, and I got there in the end. And in that case, you can also try to kill the Varens with fireball. I tried to do it with the Valkyrie and just placing a bunch of stuff, just kill whatever you had. I tried to with the Valkyrie because if you place the Valkyrie as no, if you place the barbarians, I'd have an answer, and if you place the skeleton army, I would have an answer. So for the two, I would have an immediate answer. And now that I'm showing you all, I can show you these last two of the fourth arena. In this case, yes, Becca. So I place a fireball, just kill that, no worries. And in this case, I find it more tricky, so I used giant skeleton, like you saw in the history. I had like 2 losses, so I needed to do some changes, and I still managed to win like the remaining 2 games, and I didn't really had to play gems and starting over. So I placed that badly, placed that poorly. So obviously they're not going to be pros or anything like that. They're not going to play some precise plays at all of the moments. So even if you make some errors, it's going to be for many of the times not too bad, not too shabby. So here, like you see, I tried to make him forced to play the P.E.K.K.A. I tried to defend it with the, what do you call it, the giant skeleton, and then I second my attack and I apply giant, and I tried to force with the remaining stuff, with the like play Valkyrie, play a baby dragon, whatever, and try to force your way win. That's the way that I did it, and it worked in that case. It will not work in many cases, but if you are persistent, sometimes you might get there. So this is the last one. This one, okay. Maybe it's a little tough. I think that he ended up playing that, what do you call it? That tower, what do you call it, man? Yeah, it didn't really play it that. I mean, I had a lot of it going on, so on the counter, so I tried to counter it, and because I had like a lot of things going on, it was kind of sexual for me to just take out that. Oh, it was kind of sensible for me to take out that. I can't remember the name. Eternal Tower. That's the name. And yeah, I think I was like a bit distracted, and I didn't really notice for some reason, because that's the only reason. Like I could have easily played a fireball, but that's okay. you're meant to just have fun, you know. And yeah, he's also not playing the best, in the best stuff that you could possibly get. But that's just what I've been saying, you know, just have fun and try to play with something that you have fun, you know, and try to make that a strategy, and you'll get there. You'll get your way up if you're in the first arenas. You know, if I was in the first arenas, I could have probably like used this deck and slowly started my way up like I did years and years and years ago. So being remembered of that time and like challenging myself of what I would do if I was like on the first arenas. It was pretty nice for all of like Clash Royale and of Supercell to have made that possible. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just have fun in your day, enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and play the Clash Royale that you like and you want to see it being played. Okay, if you love the game, you know, just show some love and to the game if you really like it. And I will see you next time. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and take care.